Welcome to No Man's Sky survival mode. And here we're up in this space station. This space station is the system we were exploring in the last part. And in this part, what I want to do is carry on exploring this, because what I want to do is keep working on the milestones. And I think the one we need to do is I need to get my standing with the Merchants Guild up 23 times. We've completed the Mercenaries Guild and the Explorers Guild. I mean, we've got more work to do with the Korvax and the Vulkan, but that will come to... I mean, we've got maximum standing with the Korvax, the Vulkan, and the Gek now. So what we really need to do is work on language, systems visited. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get all that done before the Beyond update comes out, but we're going to give it a go. And the other thing I also want to do is just keep working on the language. We're just going to go around and have a quick chat with these guys. Yep. We get the word for constantly. I mean, this is really the way to improve language, is to work on there. And of course, if you take a break from the game and save it and then come back in again after a period of time, all these guys will reset, so you can go round again. Have a second to go at this. Ask for directions. We're asked for directions. So when you make trading post, well, manufacturing base would be what we use for, or operational base. Okay, we're asking for directions. Nothing found. Well, I guess about saying. Decline. I'm not going to do a mission for you. And talking of missions, let's just go and have a quick look at this guy. And, house missions, what can we got here? Well, I'm already maxed out with the Korvax, so I'm not really worried about that. Could raid a planetary harvester. And we got this one to kill creatures. We'll take the planetary harvester. That's enriched carbon. I mean, that could be useful. Jump out here. Now there is one planet, actually I think it might be a moon, but I do want to visit in this one. Yeah, harvest data from terminal. Yeah, there's a planet or moon that I want to visit. I think I mentioned it in the previous visit. And that is a bladed moon. What's what we got in front of us? Life incompatible planet. I've got a feeling it might be this one or something. I mean, that's going to send us back to that. Oh, we haven't been there. Okay. I thought we'd explored most of the planets in this system. That's a fungal mold. Maybe it's this moon here. We're going to find it eventually. I'm pretty sure I'm in the right system. Wait for the... pick up the tritium while we're at it. No. There we are, a bladed moon. I'm just curious to find out what that is. Also, that's got some gold on it, and I do need some gold to make the upgrades for the frigate missions. Because at the moment, if I'm thinking correctly, we've got a little bit of gold here, so they can go to the high. We've got a little bit of tritium. Go back to here. Yeah, I've only got 20 gold at the moment. I mean, I need a lot more gold with that. I'm pretty sure each one of the frigate upgrade type items require about 50 gold. And the frigate missions I sent out, I think it was the last video, was it the one before, are back. Anyway, let's just get down to this moon. Now, I'm not expecting to find a base on this bladed moon. This is one of the special moons, I suppose is the correct term. If we can find anything on the surface. I can't see any deposits on the surface here. So it looks like we may have to do it the other way. We're just going to have to land and see if we can find it. I've got some gold on the scanners. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've visited this before. Haunted Frost Limited or Fauna Bountiful. I've got here unidentified metal. I've got a mission to scan minerals. And what we got here? Carbon, dihydrogen. Let's have a look round. Some indium. There's a gold deposit that way, 520. Now it says there's abundant life forms on here, but I'm pretty sure if we probably look at the discoveries, it will probably tell us that maybe this one. Oh, it says 40. There we are. Yeah, we're here on this moon here, and there's only one species on this moon. Let's just go for a scan. There's ferrite dust there. So I do have a mission to scan. I can't remember if it's minerals or plants, but we'll just keep scanning everything in sight. I mean, it'd be really great if there was a unique building or something or deposit down here. There's a sentinel. Scan him. There's some oxygen there. Don't really need it, but I can always collect it. I'm just going to pump over these. Half open, that would be a cave. Yes, I know you're there, Mr. Sentinel. Anyway, guys, I'm going to walk across to the gold deposit, and I'll see you once I get there. Right, guys, I've found the life form. It's actually a butterfly type one, but trying to get a scan on this can be quite difficult. But as it is, we've actually managed to do that very quickly, which is good. The oxygen's dropping, so let's just top that up. I should use that oxygen container. I've got a few spares. And we found the gold deposit. But make sure multi-tools fill up. Yep. I really need to take out the blaze javelin from the multi-tool and put in another weapon, because I don't think the blaze javelin has been particularly that successful. Let's hook out this gold. Not as much as I was hoping for, but I know I've said this before, guys, but one thing I really hope that they introduce in Beyond is the ability to enhance or upgrade the terrain manipulator to give us a bit more fuel capacity. It's just so irritating to have to keep refueling it every couple of times just to get even a relatively small deposit like this out. Just count every last little bit of gold. I've got 294 gold. Get in here straight away. Right, we've got the Walker Brain. We can make that. And I'm pretty sure. Here we are. I can make 3 of those. So that's all the quads used up. That's good. Move that over. Don't think I can make any more. Oh, we got mind control device. Make one of those. And we can. I can make another one. another mind control device. Probably using up all the gold already, but that's okay. Just have a look around and see if we can find any more. There's a gold deposit there. We'll take that. I mean, I think one more deposit will keep me going because I've already made enough of the enhancements to run a few missions, and my next big problem will be, as usual, frigate fuel. Although I think I've got enough for at least 2 missions. Or 1. Well, it's definitely got 1. Enough for 1. Actually, top the terrain manipulator up. We'll just keep punching in there. Definitely got to get rid of this blaze javelin. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm certainly going to reload the bolt caster. And have a little bit of dihydrogen, ferrite and oxygen. Just going to zap this whole area out. Like this. And we keep scanning around for a rare item. What's that there? It's a subterranean relic. Oh, that's bound to be something like vortex cubes, isn't it? Yeah, we're not going to bother with that. Gold deposit. Yeah, we'll hook that gold deposit there. Yeah, when it says subterranean relics, it's often pointing at vortex cubes, and you spend a lot of time going down there. And again, vortex cubes are quite useful in the early game when you're short of cash, but by this point in the game, they're not really worth the effort. Actually, just get a little bit bigger trot on here. Right, here we are. We're at the gold deposit. Let's get this one out again, and that'll be enough for the moment. And then we can get back up into space and do that other mission. But, dig this out quite successfully. I'm just gonna I'm just going to pick up the last few pieces. Yeah. Right, there's a mineral deposit over there. What is that? I don't think I actually need iridium. The ship's in that direction. Just have a quick look round, see if there's anything special around. Capillary shell. What's a capillary shell? Is this one of the special items? Oh yeah. I'm gonna pick that up. We can go and put that on one of our bases. I'm not totally sure whether I've actually got one of those. And I mean, I ideally like things in pairs. What's that? That's a subterranean relic. And I've lost my ship. Oh, there it is over there. Let's have a quick look at there. Pillory shell. Okay. Put that in the high capacity. Rare stabilized glitch retrieved from malfunctioning planet. Safe for re-housing in habitable bases. Yes. Go and put that in my trophy room. First, we've got to go and steal some industrial secrets. Got a little bit of this on the way through. Not that I really need it. But go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. And we're out of launch fuel. That's no problem. We've got plenty. Right, what we're going to do is head foot. Okay. Let's get to the rocket launcher first and see if we can get in there. Actually, let's try and negotiate. I haven't done what that. Okay. Okay, too late. I must admit, I can't remember the last time I tried to negotiate with any of these. I got a good strike on that guy. Got a bit of magnetized ferrite. Looks like we've got some assistance actually. Yeah. Yep, thank you. Where is the mission? Off we go. As usual, I can't see anything. I'm a bit worried about crashing into the ground. I know technically in this game you can't crash into the ground, but you never know. Oh, it is. Wow. It's a little bit close. There's the landing point. Just going to drop down onto that. Jump out. X. Yes, extreme. Right. Yes, I know. Okay. I haven't got any radiation. Yes, I know. Hey. Grab that. And we're going to blast our way through the front door. Gotcha. And we are on the clock, so I suppose I better get moving. Warning, wipe imminent. Client requested a particular data set. Begin the requirements. Download data. Thank you. With the required data, you should return the mission and make the delivery. Well, we've got a encryption cube there. Nothing there. Check our stock transfer. Get a few small. Right, I'm just going to wait for that search to run out. What did we get? How many? I think I killed 3 quads. Where are you? That can certainly go to the... Right, let's just swap that around. Actually, move that, put that there. Keep a plasma there. Right, Sentinel Force deactivated. Have I got you? Nope. Only going to scan you. Or cash on the hoof. Actually, I've got a mission to kill creatures. Actually, I'd like to. If I'm going to kill creatures, prefer to be on this side. There's no actual creatures to kill on this side. Okay. Well, that's a little bit of loot there. Just grab that. Don't really want a damaged container. We got... Oops, reload. Thank you. This is some creatures over there. Whoops. Right. He's actually returning hostile. Yes, I know. Right, we got another mission finished. I mean, I could scan the birds, but I'm not going to bother. Right, let's get back to the space station. And this. Oh, we've got to go across the curvature of the planet. Okay. Right. Let's just get into the space station like that. Up we go. Let's see how many missions I've completed now. Hand-in missions. Well, we got 5 missions, 2 of them Merchants Guild. So I think this one's been around for a very long time. And kill 30 creatures. And our standing with the Explorers Guild has increased, yes, well. And kill the Sentinels, level 347 nanites. And our standing with the Mercenaries Guild has increased. We've got another 436,000. And our standing with the Mercenaries Guild has increased again. And this is the ones I do want. Got some superconducting fibre. Well, we'll sell that off straight away. And a planetary harvester. And our standing with the Merchants Guild has increased. So the fact that we did 2 Merchants Guild missions and we didn't get a standing other. Let's have a quick look at anything else here. No, there's nothing to do with the Merchants Guild. I suppose I could take Harvest the Brains to kill the quads, because I will probably end up killing quads, so we might as well get a fringe bonus from that. Not too worried about killing the predators, because one thing I do want to get down is the number of missions we got. What's that there? So I've still got to scan unique map. We've still got quite a lot of kill predators and kill creatures. Not sure what that one is. Locate a tropical world. Wasn't aware that I was having to do that. Sell that. We'll sell off the whatever it was. I don't know what it was now. I want the fuel oxidate. Superconducting fiber. I'm just going to dump that. Got some enriched carbon. 5 enriched carbon. And what I'm going to do now is get back to my base. I want to put that unique item out, and we're going to go to Geest Outpost. This is my primary base, and see if we can find somewhere to put that unique item. Although technically I am running out of space. And here we are. And I think while I'm here I will drop a restore point. I'm not sure if I've got that area there. Just have a quick look at what this actually is. Pretty sure it would be in here somewhere. It'd be there it is. So it's like a crystal. I've not had one of these. Let's have a quick look up here. Yes, I've had one over here. We've got 2 tucked in that corner. Wow. We could put another one there. I know I should have got a pair. Well, obviously that's. I could put one out here if we can get that. Actually looks a bit better than. Oops. Oh, that lights up. Why have I got a big chunk of rock coming through the floor there? Yeah, I'm quite happy to leave that there. And seeing I'm here, what we're going to do is come in here, and the Herox can go to Exosuit, isn't it? And we've got some enriched carbon which can go to the Colossus. That can go to the high capacity. That can go to the Colossus as well. How am I doing for carbon? I've got loads of carbon. So what I want to do now is I'm just going to use our magic machine here. And I've got a couple of. That's interesting. Why does that? Why is that? Okay, well, let's turn that into 100. I can go to high capacity. The other thing I want to do before I leave is turn that into dense carbon. I mean, to be honest, I haven't checked any of these vaults for a very long time. Actually, we got as well. Grab here, and we've got some more sulfurine that can go to the Colossus. And so I'm making condensed carbon. That's okay. Let's see what we can make in the. Why can't I? I'm right. Okay. Why? I'm right next to my Colossus. Starship multi-tool freighter. Why can't I? It is. If I do that, it will let me go to the Colossus, but I probably know why, because I was using my other exocraft, wasn't it? Yeah, I'd forgotten that, because I did that video, what was it, 2 videos ago, when I was using the motorbike contraption. Right. So we've got some enriched carbon now. Right, we can make a. I don't know how many of these I can make. Wow. Make 5 cryo pumps. Oh. Okay, I've got living glass. We can make 5 cryogenic chambers. What we got here? Make 1 of those to keep that full up. I don't want to make more than that. Sodium dioxide. I'll make the fuel, and that can go to the freighter. Antimatter. Don't really need antimatter at the moment. Ion batteries. Superconductor. I can make this to make rest. I'm low on superconductors now. We can make that allows me to make 3 what they call it, quantum processors. Can't make that. Make some fusion igniters. That would make me 3. I just want to check on the stasis device. I don't know how many. Oh, it's only going to allow me to make 1 because we've only got the 1 set of erythrocytes. I make more erythrocytes. Let's just have a quick look. Don't I have a formula for erythrocytes? That's annoying. I thought I had a formula for erythrocyte. Right, I'm not going to make fuel. I'm going to make a stasis device. That can go into the exosuit. Right. Yeah. Now you can get erythrocyte from frigate missions, so I think what we're going to do now is go back into here. That can go to high capacity. To come here. For any of you guys who've not seen my base before, this is just to give you a little bit of an overview of what it is. As I say, I don't come back here very often, and I am hoping that with the Beyond update that Hello Games don't do a major reset, simply because it would mean that all this is going to be probably wiped out. Because when the galaxy resets, bases have a tendency to be destroyed or underground or something like that because the terrain changes completely. But this is the landward side. Across the back there, you've got the aquatic part of the base. That's why this base is built over this kind of little narrow kind of piece of land here with the underground or the undersea base there. But I deliberately built this with the view out that way. Anyway, I actually really like that view. I think it fits quite well. Anyway, where was I going? Discoveries. That's where we're going back to. What planet were we on? I can't remember what planet we were on now. I don't think we were there. Though, truthfully, it doesn't really make much difference. Wow. So many different planets, so many different species. Complete the receipt. I think we're going to go back to Kimili Lock 9, I think. I've got a feeling that is where my actual, what we call it, my capital vessel is. Well, this is definitely not the one that we were on, but it doesn't really make that much difference. We're just going to have a quick see what missions he's got, if we can pick up anything. You can deliver an item. Don't particularly want to do that in this part. And we can have a quick chat with these guys to see if they're going to give us some more. The GEC are very easy to do because you just give them 10 credits Stare. Yeah, so we've got 10 credits to spare. The Gek will teach you some of their language. We've got the Gek word for silence. Silence is golden. As they say, if you've got nothing to say, don't speak. Leave. I think when you do these missions, it comes back to one of the things I'm talking about, the Beyond update, but it's fair enough having these characters around, but if you just interact them like this and you get missions, they probably won't give me a mission now. That's a normal mission. I'm not going to accept that because this is the Gek. But if I can find one of these guys, talking to them, well, we'll just keep learning the language. We come here. Ask for. Well, it's a bit like this traveller here. That you spend a lot of time doing the traveller mission, getting up through, finding the portal, unlocking the portal, and then conversations with these become redundant. Ask where they come from. 100 nanites. Okay, offer him 15 nanites. And it just seems a shame that Hello Games haven't developed that. I mean, that's basically what he's good for. And I think there's just so much potential to weave in other stories around these characters. I mean, if I talk to him again, I wonder if he will. Yeah. No, barter, leave. I haven't bartered anything for a long time, so. Now we got a Gek relic. Thank you. Yeah, I just feel that in some ways Hello Games are missing an opportunity there to make the mid to late game a lot more interesting, and that's what I'm still hanging out there for with hope, from the perspective of you know, with the part 3 of the Beyond update. I mean, I could be completely wrong. It's just my wish list, I suppose, is probably the correct way of displaying it. Let's just here. I'm just gonna jump in here just to wind this video up. Get in here, work on the frigate missions, and maybe kick off a couple, and then that would be it. I'm pretty sure I sent out 3 missions last time. Something I do want to do is just play out. I don't think I need that activated copper. Oops, I never sold the stasis device. Well, there's no great urgency for the cash. I could always say, I do really want to replace this thing as well. It annoys me because the wing goes up through into the base, and I think that's one reason why I've never really got round to developing the actual base on this capital vessel, is because of that. And right, let's just get in here and see what we got goodie wise. Debrief commander. Oh, we've got keen guy here. We've made lots of cash flowing in. We've got some sac venoms, Corvax casings, more sac venoms, vortex cubes. Wow, rare metal elements. What erythrosite tube. Right, we may have to pull this stuff out and sell it before we can do the next mission. Got here, sample 79 tons noted, several noble crystals. This is turning into quite a long mission. More samples archived, so that means we might get some special stuff. Grand time we don't really. We found a case of hypnotic gems, 1,704 years old. And I think we're just going to. It's probably going to fill up the inventory. There we are. We've got rare metals, but no erythrosite. Right, let's just shove this in the. And it's probably going to tell me that. Yeah. How did I know that? Right, let's just sell off some stuff from here. Sell from the inventory. Right, we got some rust bush cuttings. But we'll sell that. And we got a case of hypnotic gems, another 1.2 million. And we got a tempt beach cultivar, 750 years. That's another, well, 700,000. We've got a collection of anomalous remains, 1,888 years old. I got a feeling that if you use the enhancements for your frigates, you got a bigger chance of actually getting this, and you can see the rewards are much bigger as well. Wow, we got a chest of tarnished riches, dusty mud stainless treasures there. Wow, this is pushing my cash up. Really, no wonder I couldn't put anything in the inventory. Stasis device minus 9.3. It's marginal, but I don't need the cash, so sell that. Let's get rid of the Gex relic. And explosive devices. We'll sell the Herox. Don't need that. Sack venoms. Get rid of that as well. Right. Get some more stuff out of there. A freighter into the exosuit. Maybe sell the granite as well. I don't know if you guys know if there's actually a use for granite. As far as I know, there is no use for granite. It's just one of these elements that turn up and then you sell them. Let's see what this guy's got for us. Debrief commander. This is a Corvex pilot. Got some dirty bronze now. I could probably use that. Some cash, loads and loads of cash on this mission. This is obviously a cash mission. Some more vortex cubes. What's it? Indium. Wow. Yeah, that one's not quite so good. This is probably one of the shortest. Still got 3.3 million from it, but I'm certainly gonna keep the dirty bronze. Quick flip through. Sell the sack venom. And the granite and the superoxide crystals. Again, there seems to be no real purpose for those superoxide crystals beyond selling them. And what I want to do is just go and check to see whether curiosity. Got some condensed carbon. Just want to make sure. Wow. Okay, looks like we got 2 damaged ships on this one. This could be an expensive mission. Debrief commander. Survey completely barren, moving to next systems. Surveyed planet. Limits to nothing of interest found. Attempted to take readings there. Fleet caught in a large and violent plasma eruption. High degree of damage suffered. Continues mission despite heavy damage. I think this is the first time I've had damaged frigates for some time actually. Okay. So we got 2 that took there, no active. Again, there's still no activity on long range scanners. So this is going to be a bit of a bust, isn't it? Interest, no success. Convergence assumed. Yeah, well. We've got some carbon crystals, and that's about it. And 2 damaged frigates. Oh well, that's the way it goes. That can go to high capacity, that can go to activated copper, that can go. I don't think I need activated copper. No. We can go there, actually, that round. And what I want to do now, just before we get out and missions, can I make any more? No, we can't. So we've got 1,450 frigate fuel. Put this, sell that. I'm going to put the dirty bronze in the high capacity because I'm going to send that to the what we call it, the actually the Colossus. Sorry guys, brain faded a little bit there. I want a quick check because I can't remember if I actually emptied all these. Yeah, those are empty. The big one's empty. I say, just to wind this video up, what we're going to do is just get down here and send this guy out. A few potential expeditions. I've got a nice big voyage of discovery, level 3. I'm certainly going to go for this, I think. So what we're going to have is a... certainly going to send a support vessel. I think we're going to send our exploration. Well, we're going to combat. And we've got another exploration mission here. Well, I suppose we're fully tooled up with everything else, so I can't. What we can do is temporary. Overclock's existing fleet allows faster than light calculation heat problems chips. Allows faster than light. I think we're going to put a mind control in there. System allows that faster than light calculation heat problems chips do not last long. Okay, we're going to put a holographic analyzer in as well. I don't think we actually need explosive drones. It's a long mission, so if we put a fuel oxidizer in, that should give me an option to we can get a second mission in. We've got this voyage of discovery there. Maybe we need to go hostile a little bit. Let's go for a combat patrol so I can use the other ones. So we're going to put in the support frigate, and then we're going to go big time. And is anyone here? Yep, you've got to. So it's the low level ones that were damaged. I'm certainly going to put explosive drones in. Can I could double up the explosive drones, but I can't see the point of that. That's faster than light heat problems. Chips do not last long. We can go with that. And I had any negotiations. Well, we'll keep that for trade missions. And we'll just get with that. Everything's looking good, and I think this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode, hope you found it interesting, and in the next part we will carry on trying to do these milestones. So we got up 2 levels with the Merchants Guild, so we've got another 21 levels to go. Gek language, we're now up to 216. So it looks like the Gek is now moving ahead of the Korvax. Poor old Vulkan are being left behind. 103, 154. So that's all I've visited. 150. Oh, you can probably add on and probably another 10 for systems that didn't have life forms in it. So I've only visited 164 systems. I've been playing this Let's Play for nearly a year. Wow, that's incredible. It felt like a lot more than that. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.